Welcome to Let the Girls Play. I'm Kelsey Bailey.
I'm Amelia Bain.
And this is our podcast. And why do we have this podcast, you might be wondering?
We have this podcast mostly because we want to talk about the WNBA and we don't know where else to do it or how else to do it. So we're doing it here.
We're doing it here and we're inviting you into our kitchen to talk about the WNBA.
We're cooking up some hot takes on the WNBA.
We're kicking up some hot takes, some hot goss.
Yeah.
Will this nail that's in the chair ever go fully through my butt?
Time will tell.
Elena Deldon, if you're watching this and want to make two WNBA podcasters chairs.
Oh my gosh. If we had Elena Deldon design chairs, you can even put a little hoop on the back. That would be
Or
great.
you're sitting on a hoop.
That's a free idea for you.
Off season.
Because I know you're going to have some time to like get back in the wood shop, cook up some new
Deldon designs. Yeah. This podcast not brought to you by Deldon Designs
yet. We'll put a logo right here. Right here.
Right here.
I saw she had her face painted like a tiger.
I know, you sent me that video. She's having fun in the off season. She's having a good time.
You know what? She's in free agency. She's
living
just like living it up. She's going to get serious later.
I wonder if that's like a mess. Like, you know, when Breonna Stewart was like,
doing all those emojis?
Yeah. I wonder if this is like her like subliminal messaging.
Oh.
But I don't know what a tiger would equal. Tigers.
Well,
I'm like tigers, San Diego Zoo, San Diego, California, Los Angeles.
Oh, interesting. What if the Tigers is the potential mascot for the new WNBA team that was just announced?
Taking a year off.
She's taking some
coming
time.
Back in 2025.
Yeah.
And she's going to be the first official draft to the
Golden
Bay Area
State
Tigers.
If you know anything about Deldon Design CEO Elena Deldon's plans, if you know anything about the potential mascots for the Golden State team, this pod has just become Elena Deldon speculation podcast.
We need to rename it. Dwelling on Deldon.
Oh, that's going to be our retrospective of her career whenever she retires. Hopefully in many years. Hopefully in like 10 years.
Yeah, she's still got some more years left in her.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have any more playoff games left in her.
No, not this year.
And there's two other teams who don't as well. So do you want to get into?
Let's get into it. Let's talk about what we predicted and then let's talk about how things went.
Yeah.
I'd like to say a formal apology to the Las Vegas Aces for saying that they were going to go 5 games against the Dallas Wings and that I didn't know who was going to win.
We are not statisticians.
No.
We are not coaches. We are not gambling people.
I think I was riding a real wave. I was riding a real Latricia Trammell wave. Mm-hmm. I think you can't blame me for anything I said because I was drunk on LT.
On LT.
Yeah. And I was also riding the Satou Sabally most improved player wave. I think that was an exciting thing. But let's get into it. Do you want to talk first about the Dallas Las Vegas series?
Yeah, I mean, it was a hard third win for them to be able to clinch the semifinals. They went to Dallas after a 2-game sweep in Las Vegas. And I think, honestly, up until like the last, 4 minutes?
Yeah.
It was Dallas's game. And unfortunately, in those last couple of minutes, they did not score a single basket.
No, they didn't. Arike was really trying. Satou just didn't. I don't know what happened. It was, unfortunately, for us basketball fans who just wanted to see more basketball, it was a sweep.
Yeah. But we did get an incredible post-game interview with Asia Wilson. Fresh off of the win on the sidelines.
The next game you can have 10, and that's just the way it goes, and I'm damn the camera close.
I mean, she's just the funniest person.
It's more evidence that, I mean, we've said this before, the Aces are the funniest team in the league. And she wasn't trying to be funny. No. She was just reacting in the moment.
And that's a lesson in improv.
Yeah. And
reacting is the funniest thing you can do. Reacting honestly is the funniest thing you can do to make comedy.
Just to mention, I don't know if we have mentioned before that we are both former very serious improvisers. And by serious, I mean we spent a lot of time doing it.
And a lot of money.
And Kelsey, you've kind of said that the WNBA is where you've pivoted your obsession.
Yeah. I'm spending just as much money, not as much money on the WNBA as I did improv.
I think we both expected a longer series, but a great first season for our favorite coach, LT. So we did not get it right about Dallas and Vegas, but we did guess right. It took 4 games for.
That's what we guessed?
Yeah.
Oh, cool! I didn't even know we got right.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the tape back. I'll do a little black and white of like last week.
Previously on.
Yeah.
Do you have any predictions for what you think will happen?
I think Liberty, it's going to take them 4 games.
I agree.
We guessed that the Liberty would beat the Sun in 4 games. I think after game 1, I was like, uh-oh, I may be wrong.
Yeah.
They
creamed us.
At home.
It was awful to witness.
No,
awful to bear witness to. It sucked the entire, more than like when Brittany Sykes got that like buzzer beater, like alley-oop in the regular season. Like it was just like everyone was like, we did not care. I was like about to cry if Ellie came out and did her Ellie stomp. I was like, please don't.
We were like, Ellie, read the room. And she did. She didn't do her stomp.
It was really sad. Everybody was sad. All the players were sad. They were mad.
Yeah. And Sandy said after, that's like one of the, I think she said that's the worst game we've played all season. I mean, no one played well. No. Really, there was not much to be excited about as a Liberty fan. A lot to be excited about if you are a Connecticut Sun fan.
Yes.
They were great. Dewanna Bonner had a great game. Tiffany Hayes had a great game. Probably Alyssa Thomas had a great game because she always has great games. Yeah. I mean, they played as well as they could, and we played as bad as we could.
Game 1 left a bad taste in our mouths. One, because we lost, but also just seeing the competitors that we were up against.
Yeah, we had an experience at game 1 that then we carried into the rest of the series as fans, where I think I didn't realize how dramatic some of these Sun players are. Specifically one player,
the Meryl Streep of the league, Dewanna Bonner. I understand the allure of sometimes playing up an injury. I played as a child and through my teenage years, and when I was in 8th grade, I just didn't feel like playing in the game anymore, and I decided I'm gonna pretend to get hurt this next play. This next possession. So I was tall and I was under the basket going up for a rebound. There was a bunch of girls and I just sort of was like, all right, I'm just going to do this. And I just fell to the ground and just sort of like sat there and like held on to, you know, my head as if I had been hurt. And they had to come out and get me and walk me to the bench and everybody clapped for me. And I loved it.
A star was born.
A star was born. And I just did not feel like playing anymore and wanted a little bit of attention, I guess, because I was tired. So it was drama on the court with that. And then also drama on the bench.
Oh, yeah.
For these Connecticut Sun.
For game 3.
Game 3 in Connecticut. The Liberty, that's the quarter where they came out with like 30 points in the first quarter. Yeah. Very hot, sort of sending a message of like, this is what we're coming here to do.
This is the team we are.
And I think it really rattled the Sun. There was a lot of infighting, I would say, a lot of like skirmishes, and one was caught, I would say 2 were caught on camera. Yeah. One particularly caught on camera and then blown up on social media was Dejanay Carrington yelling at Olivia Nelson-Ododo on the bench, needing to be pulled physically away by Meryl Streep herself, Dewanna Bonner.
Who we love, by the way. We love
her. She's an amazing player, a mother to twins. Yeah. Like, amazing. But I'm just saying, if there's drama, she's finding her way in there or she's starting it. Because the world is a stage and so is the court.
That. Yeah. Sorry that we spoke more about Liberty Sun than we did about Dallas Vegas. It's just honestly like there was more going on.
I think
and we followed it closer.
It was a more dramatic series. Well, we already touched on it earlier, but other big news this week, we got a new team, y'all.
Woo, woo,
the league has expanded to 13 strong starting in 2025. Yeah. Thank you to the Golden State Warriors organization. We now have a Bay Area WNBA team.
We do. They're investing $50 million.
A record-breaking $50 million for a WNBA team.
Yeah. I would love for like this billionaire owner and Joe Tsai, our billionaire owner of the New York Liberty, to just get into like kind of a spending battle.
Yeah. Who loves their team more? Who loves their WNBA team more?
Yeah.
Who respects women more?
Who respects women more challenge? Other billionaires should buy WNBA franchises.
Bill Gates buy a WNBA challenge. Mm-hmm. Oprah Winfrey
buy a WNBA. Okay, Oprah Winfrey, owner of the Chicago Sky. I like that.
Yes,
I like the sound of that.
That makes sense. Take her back to Chicago, baby.
To your roots. Tom Brady bought a share in, or has been approved to like buy a stake in the Las Vegas Aces.
Very exciting.
Organization. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd like more of these men with a lot of money to prove how much they respect women.
A lot of men who other men look to as gods should be buying WNBA teams.
Yeah. Because then maybe the men that feel the need to get in the WNBA comments and say, lower the rim, can look to their gods and maybe they can
be saved.
Maybe they can be saved.
Joe Rogan buy a WNBA team challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Portland conspiracies or like something like that, you know, like
Joe Rogan, Portland conspiracies.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we are right now moving on to a segment that we love, one that we like to call Gossip, presented by Starry lemon lime drink.
Serving up the hottest lemon lime tea in the league.
Once again, we're not sponsored by Starry, but we are open to it.
Yep. Not sponsored yet. I could drink that. Never
we
had
got,
it.
We got room for the Starry logo alongside the
right
Del
here.
Don Designs logo.
Boop.
We're going to look like a race car by
yes.
the end. Yeah. So take us through it, Kelsey. What happened?
Well, this week, the De'Erica Hamby lawsuit was filed against the Las Vegas Aces. For those of you who don't remember or know, De'Erica Hamby was a player on the Aces, won a championship with them last year.
Sixth Player of the Year
award. And during the parade to celebrate the Aces winning, she announced to the team that she was pregnant. She let them know that she had become pregnant, and this would be her second child. She's already a mother of one. So she was pregnant with her second child, and very optimistic that this would not affect her playing next season in the W.
She was eventually traded by the organization. It's not a good look for the Aces. It's not a good look for Coach Becky Hammon. And something happened with the team that is about to go up against Coach Becky Hammon. Kelsey, you're an expert in social media.
So yeah, it was all over the Twitter, folks talking about this lawsuit, you know, pulling excerpts from it. And there was one that was talking about the conversation that De'Erica and Becky had on the phone. And the official Twitter account for the New York Liberty retweeted it today. And then
messed up today.
Somebody either messed up or somebody thought that they were being like cheeky.
Yeah.
And then it was subsequently unretweeted by the New York Liberty within the hour. And then like 2 hours later, they put up a tweet saying that they were hacked or their Twitter was compromised. And retweet. And
true,
all they did was retweet one
thing.
thing. This is literally a plot line from Veep that they stole this move from.
Honestly, I feel like either don't retweet that, or if you do and it was a mistake, own up to it.
Yeah.
It's honestly like, if we're trying to create a rivalry in the WNBA to bring buzz to the league, that's incredible to have like one of the team's social media teams retweeting something salacious about the other coach. Yeah.
Go for it. Just like own it, or just be like, oops, hit the wrong button.
Also, like,
and then let other people just catastrophize it. Like, it doesn't have to be we were hacked, because now y'all look like freaking babies.
Like a little baby. Yeah.
Y'all little baby bitch.
Are you a little baby?
Little baby bitch? It's just so funny to be like, we were hacked.
We were hacked, and they got it.
And
they found this one tweet about Becky Hammon, and they tweeted it, and then they gave us our password back.
Yeah. And here we are. Anyway, Stu York.
But
there's no way. It was either, you know, someone from the social media team thought they were logged into their own account, or they were...
who among us, you know?
Or they just genuinely accidentally retweeted things. Sometimes I accidentally like things. I'll tell you what it was that I accidentally liked, and then literally months later I went back and I was like, because you could see what you've liked. And I was like, oh my gosh, when did I like this tweet? And it was a video of some famously straight YouTuber. I think it was like Jake Paul or Logan Paul or something, like giving a to a guy. It was a video of it. I don't even remember like engaging with it, but I guess it like I accidentally like liked it as I was scrolling on my phone. So accidents happen is what I'm here to say.
And
this
after
is my
that,
PSA.
Kelsey didn't get on Twitter and say,
I've been hacked. Oh my god, and I just unliked it, so it came out of my liked feed. This is human.
It's
as
human.
fans of the W, we need to connect to each other on a human level.
Mistakes happen, and
mistakes happen, and I feel for you.
At least you didn't retweet that video of Logan or Jake Paul giving a blow.
Exactly.
That would be worse.
Like, come on. That is like the most annoying response to happen to someone accidentally retweeting something, or you know, just a bad call on what is cheeky and what's not. Like, just whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the gossip. That's really all the gossip that was happening that we want to talk about, and that comes top of mind. Just a shitty situation, and I hope that Dearica, I'm happy that she's on Los Angeles with NECA, who is the president of the Players Union, the Players Association, and Kurt Miller, who's been a very vocal supporter of Dearica.
So we're getting to the end of the episode, which means it's time for predictions.
What's happening this week? What's happening? First week of finals, we have our first game on Sunday in Las Vegas, the Liberty at Las Vegas. What do we think? What do we think is going to happen in these? We got potentially 5 games, 3 to 5 games.
I mean, I've bought a ticket to game 4, so I'm fully expecting it to at least go that far. I think we're going 5 games.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the Liberty get it done in 4. I think we're going 5 games.
Your official prediction is Liberty in 5?
Liberty in 5.
Okay. My official prediction is Liberty in 4.
I want them to win at home because I would be awesome to see them win in New York. Yeah.
I mean, they've won 1 game against Vegas on their home court. They've won all of their games against Vegas on our Liberty home court. It just seems it seems written in the stars. And also, if it's the Aces, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Aces.
It's also not going to be a surprise either. And if the Liberty win, who do you think would get MVP?
Finals MVP? I think Jonquel Jones is a really good candidate for Finals MVP. I think Benijah Laney is if I'm going to go put some money down and like I want some odds that are going to have a good payout, I'm betting Benijah Laney Finals MVP. I also think Benijah Laney, and I think the Liberty want it to be Benijah, just from the way they're marketing her now. She's her. She is her. She is the moment. She is the reason that we're here. All right, well, let's see. Will it be the Liberty in 5 or the Liberty in 4? Or will we both be wrong and it will be the Aces in 3? Only one way to find out, and that's by signing up for WNBA League Pass. Not brought to you by WNBA League Pass. But we would love to put a logo right there, sponsored by WNBA. And hey, we'll see you after the finals.